We are students from lovely professional university. Our planet's land is dying, and with it, our food, water, and future. In this series, we uncover the causes, the effects, and most importantly, the solutions. Watch, share, and join us in restoring the earth.
Intensive agriculture is a major cause. Monoculture strips nutrients without giving the soil time to recover. Synthetic chemicals kill the beneficial soil organisms that keep our land alive and fertile. A teaspoon of healthy soil has billions of microbes. When destroyed, the soil becomes lifeless dust. The UN reports that 20 million hectares turn to desert every year, an area the size of Senegal. By 2050, 90% of Earth's land could be degraded. This is not a distant threat. It is happening now.
The second major cause is deforestation. Forests anchor the soil with their roots and slow rainfall. When we clear trees for timber, cattle, or palm oil, the exposed topsoil washes away. Between 1990 and 2020, the world lost 420 million hectares of forest, an area larger than India. It takes nature 500 years to form just 2.5 centimeters of topsoil, yet we lose that in a single storm. The third cause is urbanization. Every year, 1.5 million hectares of farmland are paved over. Once sealed with concrete and asphalt, the land can never return to agriculture. Factories release heavy metals like lead and cadmium into the soil. Open landfills leach toxic chemicals into the ground. Together, these forces are turning productive land into wasteland, threatening the foundation of our food and water systems. The fourth cause is over-extraction of groundwater. We pump water faster than nature can recharge it. This causes the soil to compress and the land to sink, a process called subsidence. In Punjab, India, groundwater drops 1 meter every year and the land sinks 1 to 2 centimeters annually. This damage is permanent. Unsustainable irrigation also leads to salinization. As water evaporates, salts accumulate. Eventually, the land becomes too salty for crops. 20% of irrigated land is already affected. The fifth cause is climate change. Rising temperatures intensify droughts, wildfires, and floods. The IPCC reports that 2.7 billion people face desertification. Climate change acts as a threat multiplier. These forces feed into one another, creating a cycle where land is cleared, overgrazed, and then baked by drought. The effects of soil degradation are devastating. First, food insecurity. Degraded soil produces fewer crops. In sub-Saharan Africa, erosion has reduced yields by up to 40%. It is a major challenge. Smallholder farmers are hit hardest. When land fails, they lose their income. Second, water scarcity. Healthy soil acts like a sponge, storing rain and releasing it slowly. Degraded soil cannot hold water, so streams dry up and groundwater is not recharged. Currently, 2.3 billion people live in water-stressed countries. It is a struggle. Ironically, degraded land increases flooding. Compacted soil repels rain, causing flash floods. Third, biodiversity loss. Soil is home to a quarter of all species. Many are threatened. When we destroy soil life, we weaken the entire ecosystem. It is our very foundation. Protect our soil, protect our future. Fourth, human displacement. When land can no longer support life, people must leave. The World Bank estimates that by 2050, 140 million people could be displaced by land degradation and climate impacts. Fifth, conflict. The United Nations links 10% of global conflicts to competition over land and water. In the Sahel region of Africa, desertification has fueled violence between farmers and herders. The economic cost is staggering, between $6.3 trillion and $10.6 trillion annually, roughly 6 to 10% of global GDP. But beyond numbers, land degradation steals the future from children. They face malnutrition, disrupted education, and a cycle of poverty. We owe them a world where the land is healthy and abundant. The good news is that solutions exist, and they are already working around the globe.
We can restore land. Agroforestry, planting trees alongside crops, prevents erosion, enriches soil, and stores carbon. Cover crops protect bare ground and add organic matter. Organic farming replaces synthetic chemicals with compost and manure, rebuilding soil life. Rainwater harvesting recharges groundwater. Drip irrigation uses up to 50% less water and stops salt buildup. Terracing turns steep slopes into productive farmland. Reforestation brings back forests, wildlife, and clean water. The United Nations has declared 2021-2030 the decade on ecosystem restoration, aiming to restore 1 billion hectares, an area larger than China. You can help too. Compost food scraps, support sustainable products, plant a tree. We are students from lovely professional university. Restoring land is our shared responsibility. Share this series, join the movement, and together, let's heal the earth.